welcome. You have to reach millions. I'm honored today to be here with the man, the myth, the legend. I've been texting him the goat emoji all day. Huh? And now he don't rap. Now he don't play ball. But he ball.
Yeah, I ball a little bit.
Will, what's going on, man?
What's going on, brother?
It's all about you, man.
Man, it's all about us, brother.
Boy,
about us, brother.
God's been good, ain't
All the time.
Hey, this show here, man, is how I got into the catering business, and I found the best caterer that I know. Will asked me a crazy question. He said, "Man, have you ever tried my beers before?" Anybody in the service industry, man, especially like that do weddings or like me, club events, birthday parties, anniversaries, you love it when there's a dope caterer there. You see what I'm saying? When the caterer's dope, because you know we eating for free. That's why we there.
Yeah, most
That's
definitely.
part of our pay package.
Most definitely. Yeah, you're right.
And when your food there, man, and you lay a spread out, you don't just.
I try to put my heart into it, man.
Bro, you do.
Yes,
Man, talking to the mic. So
I'm missing the mic.
Hey,
man.
we got Rico Suave in here
when I
today.
feel it a little bit, man, I'm gonna come alive, man. I'm gonna come alive.
Rico Suave, yeah, when I feel it, man. Hey, dude is a real humble brother, man. Well, how you pronounce your last name? Blanton.
Yes, sir.
And what's your best way to reach you? Because you said Facebook is your thing.
Oh yeah, Facebook most definitely. My regular page, Will Blanton. I got my business page is Exquisite Fruits, and it also had Will Blanton. But if you want to get me like right then and there, Will Blanton on that page, inbox me, go from there.
And you dropping them off?
Nah, I ain't
You
dropping
mailing them off? How does it work?
They come pick them up, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm too busy to move around like that, man. I'm steady rolling, so if I just feel like I used to do that, I had to learn when I was doing these orders. By the time I get out and go deliver, I got 10 more orders coming in. Now I'm missing money trying to deliver, so I was like, I'm just gonna stay put, roll it like that, man. So that's been working for me.
Facts.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what if I'm in Chicago and I want some berries? How that work?
It's just not gonna happen, man.
It ain't gonna happen?
Not gonna happen. Not yet. Depends on what kind of berries it is. You know, if you're dealing with dairy product, I wouldn't mail it. Because we got cheesecake in here. They might throw the package, you don't know.
Oh, they gonna definitely throw the package.
I'm all about presentation.
They gonna definitely throw the package.
So they messed that up, you'll be mad at me. You see what I'm saying? So right now, not right now. I'm scared to do that right now. But regular beer is probably something like that. No.
Oh yeah, see, I got
all
a
them
spread.
toppers will be off, man.
Ooh, I got a spread. I'm about to get real ignorant. I'm about to run around the block a few times. I ain't gonna do no running. I'm telling this big old tale, y'all. Big boy ain't doing no running. It ain't happening. You hear me? It's a wrap. So let's check this out. So how did you get into the catering business?
When I was in high school, man, I was a dishwasher in the 11th grade, and so my journey started by I was in 11th grade washing dishes at Doubletree Hotel. One of the cooks ended up quitting or whatever. I come to work one day. The supervisor's on the line cooking whatever, was getting his head beat up pretty bad with orders and stuff. So he called me on the line and come help him out, and he showed me how to cook, man. And I took off. That's been since 2001.
That's what's up.
So I've been in
20 years.
I've been in the game 20 years now.
Respected.
20 years now, man. 20
Respected.
20 years. And the good thing about it, man, that even though that guy trained me, it was a few more chefs there that kind of put their hands on me and helped me, show me the ways and all that. Those guys called me to this day to come do their events, man.
Really?
So yeah, man, that's pretty dope to me right now, man. I'm honored to do that.
Yeah, your name ring. now, if I'm in Chicago and I want you to come cater my event,
you talking some coins. You talking some coins,
It's some real money out here, man.
Talking some coins, man.
It's some real money out here.
Yeah, you talking some coins to do that, but yeah, I think on it probably do it.
Yeah,
I haven't done it before.
People pay for the best. So you never had anybody like fly you out to a wedding like when they do like the?
No, I haven't done that, man. It's just the reason why, and a lot of people ask those questions is because they at a wedding, you do a lot of pictures and photography, right? So your main vocal point at a wedding is the cake, the bride and groom, the food, and the fruit display. They're gonna be your main vocal point. So they got to be on point. And I've done a few fruit displays, but I've never been out of town just to do that. I ain't touched the surface. I'm scared to do that right now, man. And the reason, this is the...
We're going to get Will to release all this film, man, because you making so much money around here, you don't want to go nowhere.
It ain't really that, man. It's just, this keep me occupied.
Well, most entrepreneurs will know, like, a lot of people try to get you to come out of town. Like, it's hard for me to get to Hot Springs or the Pine Bluff because I make so much money in Little Rock, and most of your stuff is... it keeps coming back. So anybody that's making money in any field realize it's hard to leave.
Yeah, hard to leave it, man.
You have to duplicate yourself.
Yeah, most definitely. And something like this would take me 5 minutes to do. And then you got to travel and take all these pans and shapers and set up. That's a lot of work, man.
So you sound like a real Picasso.
That's a lot of work, man.
You sound like a real Picasso there. He said this take 5 minutes.
Take 5 minutes to make this amount of money. Or you're going to go all the way down here for 3 or 4 hours and get a lump sum. But it's pros and cons to it, man. So I'm pretty content right now with what I'm doing right now. I think broader in the future, but right now, that's easy, fast, man. Okay. Then I work I got a real job too, so that's kind of hard to shift like that. So that's what I'm doing right now.
That's saying a lot, because most of the entrepreneurs you meet that's on your level, on what we do, because I have a day job.
Yeah,
exactly.
Job as well.
So, but most people quit their jobs and they go out into the business world and they go out, step out on faith. I've had the luxury to not have to quit my job. Hold that thought. What happened? Okay, like that. Done.
I think we still can roll.
No, we got plenty of light, but it's just I was trying something different over there.
Okay.
I was trying a backlight over there, but we'll make it work. All right, it happens. That's why it's post production, and that's why I don't do live.
I got you.
Because it's just better to.
Go through it and fix it up.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, but basically, when we're talking about quitting your job, and I've been lucky enough to maintain my job. Although I have felt that, like, okay, it's time to...
I feel that sometimes, man, but you got to think about the insurance, the 401k, you got to think about the benefits and all that. So you lose this. Now you got to work harder to put money in here. So I'm okay where I'm at, man. I'm good. I make good money where I'm at. Come home and do this every day, man. I promise you, man. I ain't worried about none of that. I'm okay.
Already.
I'm okay.
Already. Hey, say less. Say less.
I'm okay.
COVID, how has that affected your business?
It hasn't really, because just between, all the money that's going out, that was given out at that time, when it first started, man, I've been on it. I've been on it, like, I haven't stopped. For as, I got furloughed from my job. I'm over the catering department, so they stopped doing catering. So I was at home for like 6 months. But at that time, man, those 6 months, man, I was getting it. Nothing stopped me, brother. I was still going. I think I made more money than ever before doing this COVID than just a regular year, man. Like, I was getting it. I ain't never been that busy in my life.
Wow. See, and I was the complete opposite, because once they shut the clubs down.
Yeah, I understand.
That's where I was at, boy.
But the food, when it comes to food, you got to eat, man. So when it comes to food, people was...
It's recession proof.
I had people coming to get Ubers coming to get it, bro. It was crazy. For real.
That's dope.
Yeah, so I was getting it.
That's dope.
I was going to Walmart and Sam's probably like 3 or 4 times a day. It was that serious, bro. It was that serious. I was booming, man.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was most definitely a blessing. Losing my job in 6 months, continue to go like that, I ain't miss a beat.
So, you learned how to be a chef 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
When did you decide to go independent, say, hey, man, I'm going to start selling food?
2011. I went to this baby shower one day this girl had in Jacksonville, and
that's Jacksonville, Arkansas.
Jacksonville, Arkansas. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I went to this baby shower, and This it was a fruit tray there. It was some strawberries there. I'm looking at this spread. I'm like, man, I can do all that. Like, just let me. So one day I was at home cutting my grass one day, and I cut my yard all the time. So I had my chef coat on cutting the grass, and this car kept circling the neighborhood, and this woman finally stopped. She was like, hey, look, my daughter pregnant. She had a picture of this baby carriage in a watermelon thing, whatever, in the fruit tray. She was like, hey, this is my first grandbaby. If you can make this fruit tray happen, I got 100 people coming. I give you $550. You can do it.
So that $550, hold on, because you know I got to crunch the numbers real quick. That 500, out of that 500, you had to buy the food also?
No, we just talking about fruit. We're talking about fruit.
You buying the fruit?
Yes, she wanted a big fruit display.
Okay, and then how do you get paid out of that? With what's left?
Well, yeah, like, you gotta, cutting the fruit, like, just think about this. If you feeding 100 people, you know if you buy 2 or 3 watermelons, that's automatically gonna pretty much cover your tray. All you gotta do is just spread it out and make it look good. So that, and when you also have more food involved at the baby shower, that kind of cuts into it, because if you feeding 100 people and you got chicken wings and all that stuff, 100 people ain't gonna eat fruit. You get what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So whatever you have is just, you're gonna be okay. But so out of that $550, man, I probably pocket about $350 at the most.
So you in the game?
I'm in the game. So I was like, I end up practicing. She wanted it in a watermelon to make a baby carriage. I end up buying something smaller to practice on. So I got a cantaloupe, started practicing carving on the cantaloupe, got it right, carved a watermelon, did her baby shower. I took off from there. Like, it went from there, man. I mean, going on. Every weekend, I had something every weekend. Every weekend. So,
wow.
So, that's what I've been doing. And then, the strawberries came about. I was working at UAMS at the time, and the pastry chef, her name is Tara Crawford, she was making strawberries in the back, and I was seeing her make these swirls and all that stuff. So I'm watching her. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna learn how to do this stuff. She kind of tried me how to do the swirls, and after she tried me how to do the swirls, it took off. It was over. It took off.
You're a fast learner, man.
And she ordered beers from me.
The lady that taught you how to, man, it was just destined to do that. You
so
just
man,
destined.
it's just a blessing, man, to see all these people that helped you along the way. My respect them, I love them dearly. They put me in this position to win the rest of my life. Whenever they need me, man, I'm make sure I try my hardest to make sure I'm there to help and support them.
Now, do y'all hear that line? He said they put me in position to win the rest of my life.
Right.
And they sponsored it.
Yeah, facts. They did that, man.
Speaking of sponsors, Patreon. You can find me, Trapper the Rapper. Patreon. I need sponsors. I want to be like Will. I don't want to be like Mike.
Man, I'm trying to be like you, man. You the GOAT over here, man.
I want to be like
GOAT.
Will, baby.
Yeah, you the GOAT, man. So like I said, I also want to let everybody know that's watching. I appreciate this guy for bringing me on here. People have to understand when you had that in-state stuff going on, man, you want to support everybody in-state, man. And I want to do my part to help you blossom as well. So whatever I can do, put me in there. I got you.
Man, I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, sir. When I reached out to you, you and Cool.
Yeah.
And when you got back with me, I mean, I felt so good. I was like, see, these are the real ones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
these are real entrepreneurs, because I want to get entrepreneurs that's got proof of what they've been doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That can come and show you that, hey, this is how I started. I started with this $500 order, and I turned this $500 into. We're gonna get the real numbers out of them in a minute, y'all. To that, you see what I'm saying? And when you can do that, and you can be self-sustaining, and you can run your business that way, and feed your family, and you set up for the rest of your life to win, that's what it's all about.
That's what it's about, man. And you gotta also love what you do. I love what I do, man. And me personally, man, you know, everybody, the treat makers that make the berries and all that stuff. A lot of people ask me, like, man, how you get started? How you do this and how you do that? My thing to them, man, you get on Facebook tagging people, hey, who can make chocolate covered strawberries? And they want to know who the best and all. I don't really get into that. Like
your name pop up 20 times.
Yeah, it does. It's a lot of good ones out there. So my thing is, if I have to go down the category and choose, I'm looking at body of work. I'm trying to see, like, what is he doing? What else is he doing? I'm going down the list and see, and that's how I pick and choose, man. Like, man, I look at body of work. I don't, even though my name is popular, I really don't like that well, because it's a pros and cons there too. Because people are like, oh, you just going to Will because of the name. I don't want you going to me because of my name. I want you to go to me because of the taste, the quality of everything. I want you to see the body of work to let you know what you're getting, man. Like, I put my heart and soul into that, man. So that's what I be trying to do, man. That's what I do, man.
Hey, your name is your brand.
Yes, sir.
So don't even look at it like that no more. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your name is your reputation.
Right.
That's why when I was Trapper the Rapper, I can sell CDs, I can sell books, I can sell pictures, I can sell cars if I wanted to. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or I can go into real estate.
Right.
Because the name is good.
Right.
If your name is good, then your product is good.
Right.
The reason why I can't get booked off social media like that, I make the list,
right,
but they always want reasonable prices.
Yeah. Well, I get that too, man. I get that a lot. Believe me, no doubt, I get that.
I'm expensive.
But look at the body of work. Look at what you do.
I'm
they
expensive.
don't understand it. So, and then, you know what? You got to take yourself serious because you don't, nobody else will. So, when they come to me, I'm not negotiating with you. I'm not doing none of that. Hey, this is the price. This is what I do. This is it. Now, that's up to you to negotiate somebody on who got the cheaper price. You get what you pay for.
You get what you pay for.
So, that's what you want to do. But I know me, when I give it 100%, when you see Will Blanton name, it's like, yeah, I want that. That's how I want you to feel. Like, yeah, dude, for real, man. Like, he for real.
No doubt. No doubt.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, that's one of those things people get caught up in. You know, they want the cheap price. They want good, but they don't want to pay for it.
Right.
And a lot of industries I was in, like when I was DJing, you know, they undercut each other.
Yeah, all the time.
Even when I was promoting male strippers.
Really?
They undercut each other. And once they start undercutting each other, there's no money to be made. Yeah, you cut yourself out of the money.
Right.
So that's what you don't want to do in your business, because once you start undercutting the next person, like, I'm just trying to be cheaper than so-and-so.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you got you working for free. They'll call you and say, well, he said he'll do it for $50. And he said, you think you can do it for $25?
I'm going to tell you this, though. I'm glad you said that, because when you get that, you know what always happens? That same person that went to so-and-so to get that, they calling you back. Yeah, man, I should have used it. You see what I'm saying?
And they'll book you 2-3 times after that.
So it is what it is. So I try to hit my brand hard. I'm always representing my business. I take my business very seriously. But just no dealing with me, man. I'm going to give you 100%. If it ain't right, I ain't even going to touch it. I'm going to tell you straight up, like, hey, man, I can't do this strawberry. It's not right. I can't do this. I don't want to take your money. This is what's going on. I just want to, because I don't want to have that bad reputation where dude shiesty. Dude took, your money, I don't care about your money, man. It ain't really, it ain't all about that, man. I want to make sure you're happy. As long as you're happy with me and with my product, I did my job, man. Because think about this. I give you these strawberries today, right? I gave you these strawberries. And one berry in here is bad. And you're like, Will, man, I'm finna blast you on Facebook. Just because of my character, the way I treat you, the way you treat me, you go inbox and say, hey, man, this was bad. You're not going to blast me because you know the kind of guy I am. You know what I'm saying? So I see it a lot, and they really be hurting me. People who be trying to, like, your camera went out, or he bust my head, he tried to do this and this, and then they'll blast you all on Facebook, man, not giving you a chance to even fix it or try to do something better. So that's one thing I be trying my hardest to try to let people know when I meet them from this job. Hey, give you these berries, you're not satisfied with it, let me know, not happy, I give your money back. You're not going to eat all of them, then I give your money back. But if you're not happy with it, let me give you, because I don't want you being upset with me. And it ain't all about the money with me. I'm good on money, man. That's my lowest concern. My highest concern is making sure you're happy.
You know, they talk about how hard it is to get one customer.
Yeah.
You know, the average customer, you spend $10 advertising to get one customer.
One customer.
The best customer is a repeat customer.
Yes, sir.
Because once somebody buys something from you once, they're gonna buy from you again. If you
genuinely right, if you legit all the time.
My customer base, when I'm taking pictures, I don't have to get new people.
Yeah.
Because everybody gonna come every week and take them same pictures, you know, and they gonna put them on their wall, and they gonna turn up, they gonna post them, they gonna share.
I see it, I see it, man. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, man.
And you know what? You know how I got into the picture business?
How was that?
I was gonna shoot rap videos for myself. Me and Ricky D. Ricky D taught me into buying a camera.
Okay.
And I was gonna shoot rap videos with Ricky D because he's real good at shooting rap videos. And I ended up taking the camera to the club and took pictures at a show.
You've been booming ever since.
Ever since.
That's what's up, man.
Ever since.
How long you been doing it?
6 years. Coming up on 6 years.
Okay.
Coming up on 6 years, and I mean, but with that one camera, I've got all kinds of cameras. I bought flying cameras. I got cameras that go underwater.
You spend some money.
I got that big joker right there.
You spend some money, man.
Oh, that's the beast right there.
I seen that one. That's the one you had at the
the hair thing, Hollywood Tanya.
but also at the Jingle Mingle.
Jingle Mingle, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, that's the body right there, boy. It just made my job. You gotta
make your money back off the camera, man. So I already know.
Dude,
I
done did it.
Okay. I'm with you. What I'm saying, but hey, you gotta get two more now.
Yeah, and that's what we're talking about. So we already got how you got to where you are.
Right.
Now we're gonna go into the expansion because, like you said, that's my goal.
Right.
Now you write your goals down. I wrote down, hey, I'm gonna buy 2 more.
Yeah.
You know, right now everybody into the rotating 360 camera.
I seen that.
I don't think it's gonna last. I'm on camera. Y'all hear me on camera saying it. The cameraman is saying I don't think it's gonna work, y'all. Man. Who want everybody in their pictures anyway? People in the background in your picture, people on the side.
I ain't think about that.
Yeah, see, I've been doing. I went and checked that out years ago. I turned that down like 2 years ago. Cause like when you get into something, you need to be into the trade shows.
Gotcha. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
That's how you learn. I know what's coming before it get there, cause I've already tried it.
Man, you know more than me, cause I barely get out, so I don't see all this.
Yeah. You got
catching me out.
It's a big world out there, man, and you can just duplicate it. You know, if your cousin is doing something, making money in California, you can do the same thing in Atlanta.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? If you know somebody that's doing something in New York City, it's gonna work in Tucson, Arizona.
Why wouldn't it? We
all the same people. They getting the same programming, the same television, the same radio. It's the same. Everybody's saying the same thing at the same time in real time, and internationally also. And that's why hip hop is taking over the globe.
You're right.
That's why it's taking over the globe because we everywhere. Little baby kids is everywhere. We don't die. We multiply.
Already.
So where are you now? Because now you don't have to get in the car no more and run and drop off berries. You know, do you have a storefront location?
Nah, I thought about doing that, man, but when you at the storefront, man, you gonna need some help. And if nobody's not dedicated like you are, it ain't gonna work. So what I do, I just do it from home, man. I might meet you halfway, something like that, but from the house, man, when I get off this my job, man, go home and hit it. I can't go nowhere. I mean, when I get off, it's 15, 20 orders already right there waiting. I just can't move, man. You cannot move. It's over.
Yes.
It's over. So pick up. That's it, man.
So a box of berries like this right here.
Mm-hmm.
What do you pay for that? About $40?
No, sir. That's about a $65 order right there.
Oh my goodness!
You got 3 desserts in one right there, man. You got 3 desserts in there, man. So.
I knew it was gonna cost a whole bunch of money because it looked like a Picasso of food over here. All my foodies out there, man, y'all need to holler at Will. Now, can they order them?
Just like that, man.
Just like that.
No matter how you order them, how you do it, that's what we rocking with. You can mix match all you want to, man.
That's what's up.
Freestyle, whatever you want to do, I can do it.
That's what's up. Now, if you want, guys, if you want to learn how to really run a business, get you a podcast. Podcast in the future. If you want to know the real numbers behind anything, stop being nosy and guessing and talking about people behind their back. Just go to the source.
That's right.
I call Will, hey, Will, what can we talk about? Whatever you want to talk about.
Man.
That's it.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to talk about.
Whatever you want to talk about.
And open book, because most entrepreneurs aren't selfish people. No. You can't be a successful entrepreneur being selfish.
Absolutely. You're right, man. You're right.
Because, if you're not talking, if you're not sharing information, because Will might leave here and have a show. Somebody call them and say, hey, I saw you on the show. Hey, can you get the dude with the photo booth to come too?
Yeah. But you're in there.
Damn.
It's in there. That's how it's supposed to work, man.
That's how it works. I'll be at a show, they be like, man, I cater to this show. Let me call Will, see what he got.
What you got. That's how it's supposed to work.
And that's how it works.
That's how it's supposed to work.
My biggest client right now is the college I graduated from.
What college you graduated?
Philander Smith College.
Really?
My biggest client right now.
I think I seen something. Yeah. Well, I didn't know that. I know you everywhere, man. I had to get on there and study you last night. Like, man, what he gonna ask? What he gonna do? And I seen everybody. I was like, oh yeah, that's gonna be a breeze.
You ready
pretty
for
smooth,
it?
yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
this ain't the news.
Yeah, the look, man. You know what? My little brother asked me that question a lot, man. He said, man, you've been somewhere everywhere. Like, what was your most nervous moment? And my first nervous moment is going on, was it KARK? Yeah, KARK 4, man. Because you don't get to get into practice, and man, when they ask you want to set lights on you, you better
Gotta shoot.
Well, I was so nervous. I don't know what he gonna ask me, how I'm gonna counterpunch when he say this and that. So I got comfortable with that. I was like, man, I get comfortable with that. I can go to any setting and just fit out and just knock it out the park, man. So but this is it, man. What you got here, man? This it. This is smooth. So this smooth.
I've been blessed, man.
Yes, sir.
Like I say, in the camera, I started with a crop sensor camera, which most people wouldn't know what that is. But if you're a new photographer out there, you probably got a crop sensor camera. And with that crop sensor camera, just like the one that I'm shooting this video with, I took that camera and I flipped that camera to any camera in the world I can buy. I've even had the chance to shoot $40,000 cameras.
Ooh,
Huh?
God,
Yeah, I didn't know that existed.
$40,000 camera.
Yeah, your talents will take you places, man.
You're the only person to touch that camera.
Hey, your talents will take you places, man. You definitely have a talent, bro.
Appreciate you, brother.
And
you do too, brother.
Well respected when it come up, and a humble dude too.
Appreciate you.
And a real humble dude too. So we gonna see like this. Let's see how close we can get to him, y'all. So what is you said the best year do you have? What is the best year? How much money have you made in the best year from catering?
In a year, my best year, 92.
92,000.
Yeah.
That's a long way from being a dishwasher.
I know it, man. But look how long that took, though. You see what I'm saying? That took a long time. 2001, you just can't get in the game and think you're gonna do this and you're gonna be on.
Yeah.
It don't work like that. I wish it did. We talking about 20 years later.
Yeah, that's a career. That's a career. That's a career. You know, for a average person, this is what you're doing on the side.
Right. So, it's scary money, man. But also, I think about you think $92,000 is a lot of money. To me, I don't think so. Because if you got a family and you taking care of that family, half of that's gone.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So there's what, $40-something thousand. That ain't.
And then you reinvesting into the business.
Yeah, and you got to keep reinvesting and keep going. So that's why I say to make that kind of money and then still work your job. You got to. I'm still doing it, man. I love what I do. I think if I even hit the lottery, I think I still will work. It's just.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
That's in me, man. I mean, I love what I do.
But think about what you just said. That's why most lottery winners go broke.
Yeah.
Because most of them aren't familiar with money.
Yeah.
And when they get that 92,000, they think it's 92,000.
Yeah.
They ain't thought about taxes and everything else they got to go in.
Man, I'm going to that right now. Ooh, them taxes ain't that nice.
Exactly.
Right now.
Nobody sees the taxes,
They
man.
don't see that.
And they don't see the reinvestment, the equipment breaking down.
Man.
You know, reinvesting in your business. You know.
That's facts.
Most people ain't finna go out and spend no $300-400 on no mics. They ain't gonna do that.
They're not gonna do that, brother. But when it's your business, I'm putting whatever I need into this. This is gonna help me.
Because it's gonna come back.
Come back.
If you got a quality product, because now this advertising for us.
Right.
If we was just to get on Facebook and talk, most people wouldn't even. You talking to your fan base, I'm talking to mine. Most people will see us, say what's up, and keep going. But now this is for a broader audience.
Right.
So this is worldwide.
Right.
Everybody see it.
Everybody see it.
And they're going to see it from years to come.
Yeah.
and now you out there. Now somebody gonna call you 2-3 years from now, like you were telling me earlier off camera, about somebody call you 2-3 years ago from something you did.
On the video, right.
Off a video.
And I'm not even thinking about it, man. Like, I did do the video. Yeah, so I'm like, so that's a blessing, man. I just try to do what I can. Like I told you, brother. Whatever you need me to help you blossom, you ain't gotta call me twice. I want to make sure you do it, man. I might not be what you need, but to help you go, I want to do it.
No, man, you was more than what I needed. You was way more than I needed because in my business, I realized that a picture's worth 1,000 words.
Right.
A video is worth 1 million.
You hit it at the park with that one, brother.
Huh?
You hit it at the park with that
one. Well, I mean, that's just the way it is.
It is. That's right.
You gotta advertise.
Right.
If you're not advertising every day, then why are you in business?
Why are you in business?
Walmart.
Yep.
McDonald's. Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
Advertise every day.
All day, every day.
If they advertising every day, what does that tell you?
Yeah, you got to keep going, man. I mean, it don't matter who you are. And you know what? Us small business people, our way of advertising is word of mouth. So if I give you these berries, you go in there with your family eating them. Baby, where did you get these from? Woo. She calling, they calling. I want it. Keep going, man. But you still got to promote it every day. I don't care. I get up, it's something about my business. Every day I'm putting berries or someone. I don't want people to get complacent because you think your name out there and woo, they gonna come to you, man. You got to keep pushing it, man. Everybody don't know you.
Everybody don't know you.
Everybody don't know
Everybody
you,
don't know you.
I got folks coming from everywhere, man. I'm like a landmark. Like it's just a blessing. They come in from out of town before we leave, but we coming from Dallas. We talking about your house. Never heard of them. They come up, whatever you charge, I want it. I've been hearing too much about you. So that's why I tell you, man, I try to put everything I got into what I do, man. You just never know who's watching.
The truth.
The truth.
And speaking of never know who watching, you a single man?
No.
You in a relationship?
Yeah.
Did you get her selling berries?
No. No, absolutely not. She, I don't even know how I got it, man. That's a long story.
I found something you can't talk about, y'all. I found something you don't want to talk about.
Nah, I don't want to talk about that, but yeah, she beyond that, man. She likes who you are. It ain't about the money with her. It ain't nothing about none of that, man. She's just a genuine person, so it's beyond the business.
Well,
but it played a little role in it, but not like that.
Bro, I've been married over 20 years, and I'm going to take these berries and that to the wife here in a little bit, and I'm going to be smiling ear to ear, watching her eat.
You already know what time it is. It's there.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you,
sir.
And
what you had today, man, you got like 6 different kinds in here that nobody never had. I've been playing with this. I got a good friend that helped me come up with these flavors and stuff.
Exclusive.
Yeah, so you see people make this, but they not making it like that. This is just one of a kind, man. Like you got a lemon lime cheesecake.
Boy, that mother looks fire too.
You got a banana strawberry cheesecake. You never even heard of that. You got the blueberry cheesecake.
Boy.
Strawberry lemonade cheesecake. Man.
Going in.
So you got every strawberry in that box is different. You got one each of different kind of flavor.
So would this kind of business work in a storefront?
Yes, I think it will, but you gotta do more than berries. You gotta do more than berries. I do more than that. So that's what kind of separates me from all the treat makers. Like you might see the ones doing the cupcakes, the cakes, and the berries, but I do the whole shebang. Besides doing cakes, but I can do the food, your fruit display, your vegetables. I can do everything except bake. So I'm like a home run hitter, man. Seriously, like one home run hitter, knock it out. That's it. I can do
Gibson.
It. Yep, I can do it, man. I can't bake no cakes though. I ain't never liked baking. It ain't my forte.
All right. Well, I like to bake. I love baking,
See,
man.
So
I love baking, but I love to bake, man.
Yeah,
everybody comes in the house. I got to pull the cookies out to get started. You know how that goes.
Yes, sir.
So, where do you see yourself 5 to 10 years from now? Because you took us through 20 years. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years?
Man, I ask myself that all the time, man. I want to do something different, man. I got this. I think I can't go no higher than what I am now. doing the strawberries and fruit. So I just want to, I don't know, man. That's a good question. You put me in a hard spot right now, man, because I don't know. And that's okay to answer because I got a million things in my mind that I want to do differently. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. I might end up being the storefront. I don't know. We'll see. I just want to do something different. Like, I always been one of them guys, like, I'm real good at hooking up the sound systems and stuff like that, man. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. But right now, I'm probably still going to be doing this going a little bit more harder than what I am. Probably bringing more to the table than what I'm doing. But we'll see. You know, every day
you bring a lot to the table, brother. You you bring a lot to the table, so you know.
I appreciate
it. It is what it is, and it's always about expansion and how you can do it. You ever thought about writing a book?
Nah, I ain't never thought about that.
Recipes in a book. Hey, it's the easiest thing in the world now, man. Writing a book. I wrote a book, How to Make Millions, direct marketing. I wrote the book 3 days.
What?
3 days.
That's the goal, right?
Well, it's like I was writing rhymes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what it was, it just gave me a better chance to explain stuff to my audience.
Okay.
So that's what I graduated for, because I never wanted to be the old rapper.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Even though I can still probably spit a few here and there, but I be get that Biggie on, man.
You still got it, man. You still can do that. Y'all hear this guy, man.
Didn't want to be there, so yeah.
Got it.
But think about that, man, because people need to know, man, because you got a story. And it's a lot easier than you think. And if you need any help with it, brother, I'm here for you.
Yes, sir.
That's why I'm telling you.
I appreciate that. See, I might be shipping in 5 years. You don't know. I might be coming to your city. We don't know.
Yeah, there we have it.
So, you know, life change every day, man. So, you know, you want to see what's new and what I've learned by doing this, anything new brings you more people to come, brings more customers. Like, on some real stuff, like, and I don't like tooting my own horn, none of that stuff, but wasn't nobody doing them cheesecake strawberries. I brought that out, man. I brought that out like 14? Brought that out. People started trying to duplicate that. So I knew when you try to do, I had people come by from me to see what I was doing. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, the world finna catch up with me. What can I do different? So I started doing these different toppings. You can't do that. You got to get down and know what you're doing. All these toppings made from scratch. So to win, you win. Yeah, they can do the cheesecake, but do it taste like that. You see what I'm saying? That's what I go for.
Well, we're going to get this camera on you, man. I'm going to have to come through the kitchen, man, set up shop, and get you on the camera, man, because...
We can do that, bro.
Yeah.
Because we can do that,
Because
man.
it's all about exposure, bro.
Yeah. You can come and do that and see what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. You're more than welcome to check me out, bro. Anytime you're ready, let me know.
We're going to get you a show. We're going to start some cooking show, man.
That's why I
next 5 to 10 years, we're going to get us a cooking show. You want me to bring some berries? You want me to cook for you? What did you want me to do? Yeah, you want to bring a whole meal.
Yeah, man. Because I don't want you in here to just have me on here because of what you hear. I know you tasted it, but I want you to know what I'm about. Like, man, look, I can validate this dude's name. This dude, he all right.
All right, look.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, I can validate this man right here. Welcome to Validation 101. He the truth. Man, all right? And that's why we're here. And if you weren't the truth, I wouldn't have you here.
I appreciate you,
because at this stage of my career, I can pick and choose who I want to deal with.
I appreciate you for having me here, bro.
And I'm glad you're here. And you coming here made me realize I can go even harder now.
Yes, sir. Most definitely. Most definitely. I want to help you go harder.
Yeah, I can go even harder.
You helping me, I want to help you. That's what it's all about, man.
So we definitely gonna do some more work, man. I definitely want to do some more work
because I want to support you, bro.
Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see you get a bigger stage. I want to see you grab a bigger audience because, bro, it's endless. I mean, there's so many people that want to know how to do this.
Right.
And there's what 7 billion people, almost 8 billion people in the world.
I thought about doing a class. See, it can be 5 years.
That's a market. See what I'm saying? Now we talking.
See,
we're gonna get him a class. There we have it.
That's in the making. I thought about doing a class. So my brother was talking about like doing a class and just showing people the basics on how to do that. So
you can do it all online.
I can.
But you know, most you shoot it once. You shoot it once. You put the class out there. It's gonna make you money. Just like them bears that still making you money, you said keep coming back. Yeah. That's all I'm trying to give you is that goal.
Yeah, you're right.
All you gotta do is shoot it one time.
You know, a lot of people like to be hands-on,
No,
too,
you
though.
shoot
man.
it one time.
You're right.
Shoot it one time. Keep it simple.
All right.
They can pick up the cookbook.
Yeah, you're right.
You see what I'm saying? Here go the recipes. Here go the class.
They do it all day long.
Now, if they want to be hands-on, now we got a one-on-one course. That's a whole nother fee.
That's a whole nother fee.
You pay $3,000, you come down and sit in here. You see what I'm saying?
And you know what's crazy about what you just, I'm glad you said that, because people might pay that kind of money. Do you know how much money they will make back?
Easy. The berries, these $65 berries right here.
And think about that. Now you laughing though. Think about that when you got 30 of them orders ready, you got to do in a day, and you talking about that. That's just a regular week. You see what I'm saying? Think about when Valentine's Day and Mother's Day and all that stuff come. Valentine's Day is the hardest day of my life.
Y'all heard it here, right?
Man, that's the hardest.
You have to reach millions. Stop thinking local.
Yeah.
Like I was telling my partner earlier, man, everybody local somewhere. Everybody. You name him. Denzel, he local somewhere. Dave Chappelle, when he hit Ohio, he just Dave.
Yep.
See what I'm saying?
Yep.
Stop selling yourself short. That's what I told my homie E-Dub.
Yeah.
That's why he got Tall Guy Entertainment.
Yeah.
Don't never sell yourself short, baby.
I hope he does. He your friend?
That's my partner. Yeah.
Look, man, I ain't never heard of that dude, bro. I never heard of him till 4 years ago. When I heard him, I was like, that dude raw.
The king.
I said, man, that dude is raw. When I heard the little raunchy voice in him, when
snapping.
I finally met him, man, much respect to you, bro. Yeah, he cold, man. So yeah, when you put on Facebook the legends, and I most definitely have to tap that dude, man. That dude be going off. He a terrorist, man.
Oh yeah, hey, I've been saying it for over 20 years that 7 of the best rappers in the world live right here in the state.
Right here in the state, man.
I've been saying it for over 20 years, and they right here, and they've been here, and now the youngsters are just eating off of it, and because they got a platform, because they got these cameras. Is that, you see what I'm saying?
See, back then, it's easier for them.
It's a lot easier, man.
The 7 of the best rappers you talking about set the tone, because if they would have had the same platform they have now,
oh my goodness,
it'd been there.
Should have been done.
And I told myself, I had Facebook back when I started doing all that.
Man,
I'd have been on.
Yeah.
I know, it wasn't my time.
It just wasn't your time.
Everything's
not meant for you.
Yeah, it wasn't my time. So I'm taking it now, running with the strides I done took. All the failures I done had, I take it, man.
That's what
I take it, man. So I'm content right now, but I'm looking for better. We just got to see what better is. So we'll figure it out.
All right. Well, I'm humbled by your presence, bro. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn that camera off right there. You can say bye to him, man. I ain't tripping like that. Hey, but we're gonna talk to my Patreon supporters, man, for a minute. So let's readjust. So first of all, hey, for everybody that showed up for the show, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you want to start your catering book, your business right now, you have the best time to start is now. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow's too late. We have proof right here that it's possible.
It's possible.
My man was washing dishes. Now he's making more than the boss was making on a part-time job. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So if you put your head to it, you get your mind right, anything is possible. So that's what you want to work to. So if you found something in this video that was helping to you, that got you started to make make you want to get out and do something, just click like, subscribe, ring the bell, so we can get some followers, because that's how we get paid. The sponsors advertise. That's the only way I get paid. We're not exchanging money or nothing like that. The only way we get paid is by you clicking that like button right there and telling somebody about our business. So if you would, go on Facebook, like Will page, give them the pages.
Will Blanton on Facebook, and you also have Exquisite Fruits with an S on Facebook.
All right. We're going to get him on Instagram. We're going to get that popping, man. Y'all check me out, Trapper the Rapper, on all on Instagram, on Facebook. But you have to reach millions. It's on every page. TikTok, and anything you want to find, you have to reach millions on. That's where it's going to be at. Just you have to reach millions, and you can find us there. So with that being said, thank y'all so much, and y'all have a safe week.
Yes, sir.
It's the rapper, baby!